to Indianapolis for our on-the-record town hall with GOP frontrunner Donald Trump. Indiana is the biggest delegate prize until California, and right now, let's get back to the questions. Donald, I'm going to ask you one. It's no secret our country doesn't have a lot of money. We're in debt. What would the foreign aid policy be of a Trump administration and this is a two-part question. One is to use money as coercion for countries that we aren't particularly friendly with and may not deserve, but we want to get them to do something. And the other for humanitarian aid, like I was just down in Ecuador where there are earthquake victims, and you've got Nepal, and you've got Haiti, and all these countries where people are desperate. So what would you be doing with our foreign aid policy on money?
I can see both, to be honest with you. I mean, we do help countries that we're not in love with them, but if we don't help them, it's going to be bigger problems, and I can sort of see both. At the same time, we give money and we give a lot of things and a lot of help to countries that absolutely don't deserve it. They're not our friends. They don't do anything good for us. It's like a one-way street. You look at NATO as an example. We have 28 countries. We protect them, and many of those countries right now are delinquent. They haven't paid up, and they have the money to pay up. And we have trillions, probably trillions of dollars out there of past due. And I said, I want these countries to pay up, and we'll protect them, and we'll take care. I mean, we're protecting them. They're not doing anything for us. They got to pay up. And I said, not only do they pay up, they have to pay us all of the past arrears.
But what about a country like, let's say a country like Pakistan is sometimes double-dealt us, and we've given them money and they've double-dealt us.
But the problem with Pakistan, I mean, they have nuclear weapons, and which is a real problem. Again, the single biggest problem we have nuclear weapons, you know, countries with, and it's not only countries, you have 9 countries right now with nuclear weapons, but it's semi-unstable. And we don't want to see total instability, and it's not that much, relatively speaking, and we have a little bit of a good relationship, and I think I'd try and keep it. And that's very much against my grain to say that. But a country, and that's always the country I think of, you know, we give them money, we help them out, but if we don't, I think that would go on the other side of the ledger, and that could really be a disaster. At the same time, if you look at India and some of the others, maybe they'll be helping us out because we're going to look at it. But we have many, many countries that we give a lot of money to, and we get absolutely nothing in return, and that's going to stop fast.
What about the countries that may have deep need, but, you know, whenever I do these stories, like on Ecuador, people say, what about here?
Well, that's a problem. I mean, you have to understand that, Greta. We're a debtor nation. We owe $19 trillion. You know, we used to be the policeman. We are now the policemen of the world. We take care of everything. Everybody says our military. We spend many, many times what any other country spends on military, but we don't always spend it for ourselves. We spend it to protect everybody else. We're protecting everybody. It's not our military. Our military is, as I said before, it's depleted. So you look at that. We have to start, you know, getting rid of debt, balancing budgets. We just can't continue to keep giving.
So
now, there are countries that can do it.
Would you cut out giving some of this humanitarian aid to these countries that are hurting?
I would try so hard to keep some of these countries going, but, Greta, we are a debtor nation. We are sitting on a bubble like you wouldn't believe. We owe $19 trillion. We're going to be at $21 trillion like almost immediately because of the horrible omnibus budget that was just passed, which, by the way, funds Obamacare. It funds people pouring into the country. It forms people coming in from the Syrian migration, and we have no idea who they are. They could be ISIS. We have no idea who they are. So the answer is, and I know how involved you are in that, and I'm not even that surprised to have this question, to be honest with you, because you are amazing. She goes all over the world helping people, and we're going to try. But we do have problems. We are a debtor nation. We do have problems, and we have to, you know, I gave a speech this morning, and the primary theme was America first. We have to fix our country. It's so broken. We have to fix our country.